Ati Annang, the foremost socio-cultural organization in the Annang Nation, could be likened to the biblical mustard seed. It came to be when few young people who left the shores of Annang land in Akwa Ibom State in search of green pastures muted the idea of helping others to improve themselves and become better sons and daughters of Annang land like them. Convinced that their initiation was right, they nicknamed themselves Like Minds and launched out to expand their groups with people who were ready to sacrifice some part of their comfort for others to be comforted. In 1994, having expanded the group with many people, Ati Annang, the heartbeat of Annang land, was registered with Simon Makpabio as the pioneer president, Engineer Patrick Etogudo, pioneer vice president, Mr. Uwem Tom, now late, pioneer secretary, Barrister Chris Udo, pioneer legal advisor, among others. Knowing that education is fundamental to development, Ati Annang's objective had been and has continued to be giving of assistance to students through scholarship and career counseling, with current expansion to sponsorship of inter-primary and inter-secondary schools football competitions with the aim of identifying talent, mentor, expose, and manage such talent to state, national, and international teams and career. There is also the backpack project, where primary school pupils are equipped with books and other school essentials at the beginning of a school year. In 25 years, Ati Annang has produced 4 presidents: Simon Makpabio, Engineer Tido Yang, Elder Imo Eme, and the sitting president, Sir Udokirian Akpan, assisted by the deputy president, Kufre Ekanem, 2 vice presidents, Right Honorable Aniekan Akpan, Vice President Africa, Mrs. Udwak Olufemi, Vice President Diaspora, Dr. Gloria Inyang, Secretary, and Obonwan Cecilia Kingwood, Treasurer, among others. The 25 years anniversary celebration of Ati Annang came with good memories. The week-long event had large attendance of members, friends, and associates. The lecture on the theme, Building Our Future Together, paraded renowned professors from Annang land, while one of the Nigeria's finest journalists and editor, himself a member of Ati Annang, Mr. Ray Ekwong, delivered the lecture. Moderated by Professor Patrick Ebewo of Swane University of Technology, Pretoria, South Africa, the discussant expounded on ways and manner of moving the organization, Annang Nation and Akwa Ibom State to the next level.
We should not forget that we are a minority. That is food for thought. What happens to minority people? The minority people are often oppressed. And here, for example, of South Africa, when 20% of white people from Dutch came in 1552 to come and oppress the 8 million people who were blacks. Do we want that to happen as Annang people?
and the youth. And I have a set of issues that arise from the perspectives of women working together. And these include to seek to acquire education then or skills. And these are going to be the challenges before Ati Annang women.
Of course, culture is very important. Our culture is actually what we inherited from our forefathers. And cultural consciousness is very important for mobilization, for galvanizing energies of other people around common goals. So I do not dispute that. But I recognize that some of the practices are not in sync with the ways of the modern world. I just want to give one example. Example of an anti-woman cultural practice that is very prominent in our life. The Igbo masquerade, I enjoy it. It is very, but I noticed that during the Igbo season, the rural economy is shut down. Women have no role to play. They cannot go to the farms. They cannot go to the market. And during the last days of the Igbo masquerade, if a woman does see the nakedness of the Igbo masquerade, she might be killed. So I just want to say that a practice that is so anti-woman needs to be reformed. And Tiana can serve as a platform for reforming some of these things. We're talking about harmful.
Tiana produce a nationalist leader who is non-partisan. That will be our salvation. We need a nationalist leader, and I'm sure the members of the candidates for gender that I see, I know they can get the war. We must seek to avoid traditional pitfalls. And now we should be able to love themselves. They try whatever they have to be able to love themselves. Equal and I mean, you have to know that equal
The Deputy Governor, Akwa Ibom State, Mr. Moses Ekpo, MFR, who was a special guest of honor at the anniversary lecture, said the moment of reflection factored into the Silver Jubilee program was apt to enable stock taking and plans for the future. The rich art and culture of Annang land was on exhibition to connect the young to the old. The Deputy Governor, Mr. Moses Ekpo, who declared the exhibition opened, expressed pleasure on the content of the exhibition. Ati Annang Silver Jubilee President's Night provided a platform for the meeting of the founding, existing, and new members of Ati Annang to relax as the cultural dance troupe spiced the evening. Then came the poet, Bridget Peter James. It was a night of recognition for the dead and living members who have contributed to the growth of Ati Annang in 25 years. The Chairman Board of Trustees, Ati Annang Foundation, rolled out names while the President, Saudokiri Anakpan, past President, Engineer Tido Inyang, and Elder Imo Eme presented the plaques to honorees, ranging from pioneer leadership, exemplary project management, exemplary support, consistency and dedication, exemplary performing chapters, innovation and project initiation, best chapters in people management and welfare of members. Port Harcourt chapter of Ati Annang received Long Service Award for 25 years, while Abak, Ikorekbene and Lagos chapters received award for serving for more than 20 years. The United States, Warri, Abuja, Uyo, Esienudum, Oborokara, Ukanafon, Oruwanam, Ika, and Etimepo chapters were recognized for serving for more than a decade. According to the pioneer president and chairman board of trustee, Sir Emema Pabio, it was necessary to recognize the past while moving into the future. The grand finale of the week-long celebration had in attendance the creme de la creme from the religious, politics, and business climes around the world. It featured the unveiling of the Annang Hall of Fame with the initial 50 persons on the Roll of Honor, the presentation of scholarship to 200 students from tertiary institution, backpack to 650 primary school pupils, wellness exercise, and induction of associate members. The president, Ati Annang, Sir Udokirian, said the scope of the organization's responsibility to the society will continue to expand in the next decade to include skill acquisition, sports development, and welfare package to the vulnerable, while also intensifying efforts in the Akwa Ibom Unity Project. The Unity Project, he said, will be pursued in partnership with other socio-cultural organizations currently in the Akwa Ibom Unity Project group.
That's Ati Annang, and I'm hand in hand with Akwa Ibom land. And I'm hand in hand with every other socio-cultural group existing. So I made your own. But all of this is to make sure Akwa Ibom stands strong and we support the government of the day. In a good conscience, sir, Mbonkom, a few members that from America to Canada to UK, to Germany, and all others from Lagos to Abuja, finding time to be in this event, including those of us, Tibaki Songirong, Abasidion Bufo, the Hall of Fame. You see them to recognize key members of our society who have played one role or the other in making our land a place to hear about. In the Hall of Fame, we have 50 people we have listed for this year. And we know that that is not all of those who have played a role. But we need to start somewhere. The 15 names we are selected in various fields of life that have impacted meaningfully in the lives and consciousness of Annang people. And after that, we're also going to extend our hands of fellowship across our ethnic groups to also induct into the fellowship of Ati Annang Foundation. We are saying we do this every year because in Akwa Ibom we have Mbon Kwawe Bebiu, we have Ati Annang, we have Esun Lavaro, we have Efi Waiken, and we know that this group play a role in making Akwa Ibom a good place.
The chairman on the occasion, President Nigeria Bar Association, Paul Usoro SAN, commended Ati Annang for setting the pace in human capital development through its education program and in recognition of the heroes past through the inauguration of Annang Hall of Fame.
That an organization that was started 25 years ago has blossomed to what it is today at a cause for celebration. And what the 15 years and yet one at the end of the and young from where the 25-year-old of the young university am I young and the first class degree. That is exactly how we feel today. That is why we have come to have this celebration today. I must pay tribute to the founding fathers, to the great minds that conceived the idea, worked tirelessly to make this a successful outing. And I hear plenty of things to celebrate. We have a lot of firsts, and that is why it is also a great thing of joy, and I'm very happy that KA creates that Hall of Fame where our achievers could be decorated and they act as role models for the young ones. They could be taken there and they could be shown the pathfinders in the different areas.
The state governor, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, who was an active participant in the event, commended Ati Annang for consistency in pursuing its objective, commitment, and support to the Akwa Ibom project. The governor charged Ati Annang to incorporate social reorientation in her project and rescue youths out of criminal activities like cultism and drug abuse.
As a verdict. I think my verdict for this is a well-organized event. Anangma, idong mama, idong mama, idong mama, idong mama. There's something that really caught my attention. Immediately I entered to open up the Hall of Fame. You see, in this part of the world, people really criticize us that I see no recognize in Banyan. You need mass and you recognize as engineer, but Ati Annang proved the whole world wrong frame. Get the Hall of Fame. I'm recognized. People of ages, people who've read in the history, today is like playing back the past and the present. So I sincerely want to say kudos to Ati Annang for that big feat achievement. And I'm meant to understand, that Hall of Fame will be updated on an annual basis. So which means that it's not a function of age. just put yourself on the world map. Just come back, you'll be recognized by Ati Annang. I'll go and motivate them with the recognition. And today that recognition is great. Ibang Bonemme, Ndidu, Mfo, and all that kind of recognition. So I joined the executive committee, I joined the BOT to actually pour out my heart well to the families of those recipients. And said, well, to those who are receiving posthumous, let us also know, they owe this society a duty. They must keep the flag flying. Those people are excited about the parts, about scholarship. But I also want to challenge them. I give me such scholarship. It begin in first class. More about scholarship, don't collect that check and come up with something that this organization would not be proud of. It is scholarship, and they must defend that scholarship with their good grade and also good conduct and discipline in school. And that will actually encourage Ati Annang to do a lot more. So I believe KI monitor the progress of those people and we'll get the progress report on how they are doing. I feel indebted to Ati Annang. Ati Annang is one of the first groups again endorsed Kevin for second term. So I can never forget it. I feel so indebted. Ngema marani kumtebo kukot isebeni vero yibino ukoro atia. Makom Ati Annang a proof kukori beno vero yibino ukoro atia. No use this opportunity. And they come not just Ati Annang, all other sociocultural organizations for the unity.
Realizing that God was their source of strength and growth from 1 to 26 chapters in 25 years, members of the foundation gathered at Grove Memorial Methodist Church on Sunday, 18th August 2019 to thank God and rededicate themselves to Him and to the service of their fatherland. The 25th anniversary celebration of Ati Annang has come and gone, but the content of the celebration have left members with a resolve to be more committed to the ideals and objectives of the organization as they move into the future with a renewed zeal to serve.